Good morning, everyone. We are on concrete pour day. We've got all our forms good to go. One thing we're going to be working on is certain areas of our forms. Either it was, using the trencher. We came up with these really big gaps. And so what we're going to try to do this morning, we have this paper and we're thinking about taking it, maybe stapling it, and then filling it with some dirt to kind of help hold the pressure, prevent it from pushing back up. I figure it's worth a shot. Right? Look at these big, this came because the corner just kind of fell out. So what we're gonna do here is use our paper and fill it in. One of the other things we need to do is we'll spray our forms with a little bit of diesel fuel. I did this the other day, so we're just gonna do another coat. I'm just using a little pump weed sprayer, and pretty much we're just gonna spray the inside of the form. That'll help the concrete not, bind to the wood. Shouldn't be an issue. These are pretty clean, fresh 2x6s, so they're pretty smooth and not super porous, dried out or rough, so they're not probably gonna absorb too much of the concrete. So yeah, let's see what we can get done, and hopefully we have a good pour day. Hey! Hey! Shush. Okay, cut some strips of our paper. So now I'm going to kind of go and find the places where I think we're going to lay it out. Hopefully this works. Well, I'm going to go cut some more. So I'm going to try my little electric stapler here. And awesome. Gotta go plug in the extension cord. It already was plugged in. Oh, hey, it's got a power switch. Big brain, Justin. I think that'll work pretty good. Yeah. Can you put a little water in it?
Oh yeah.
Are you good? It is. You can see it.
Oh. That's how slow we were going?
Yeah, we're a bunch of slow pokes. As long as it's even all the way around, it should be okay, right? We are at the end of our concrete day. It was pretty fun. We started in this back corner, and you'll see the concrete came out a little thick. The slump was like 5.5, I think, and so we had to add some water. It just started to become a lot thinner and just made it a lot easier to work with. I would say the hardest part was getting the initial kind of groove going. Once we kind of got in a rhythm, we found that it's easier to be a little high before you start moving the truck ahead, because it's a lot harder to like shovel the concrete back up. But it's easier, I think, to be high side than the low side. So once we finished pouring, I just took the magnesium float. This is designed to push the rocks down and bring up what they call the cream, which is like the smooth, sandy part of the mud. We floated, and that brings up your cream, and then you kind of have to wait, almost like surface moisture and water. You kind of have to like let that dry out. Think of like a float as bringing up the smooth, but it also like leaves it kind of open. And then when you trowel it, you kind of close off all the gaps, and that's how you get it to be smooth. But if you close it off too early, you trap the water in there, and then it kind of, I think it creates air bubbles, and it kind of weakens the top of your concrete. So our forms did pretty good. We were really worried about the concrete coming out the side. I don't think we needed to do the paper. I know this corner was pretty bad. So there's our work of our paper, and I think that it helped. Once we got it kind of going, you'll see, but from about here over, this was all in the sun. This stuff started curing faster. So one thing I've been learning from concrete and watching other people do it is you have to almost be doing everything at the same time, where this is starting to need to be troweled where you're still kind of floating over here. So between Josh and I, we did a good job, I think, having a third hand. When you have a guy following behind with the mag float, he can spend time, you know, making sure everything's really flat. And if it is a little low, he can go get the mud and he can do it. Where what we were doing is we'd get it to a point where we'd move it forward, have it start filling up our form, so then I could go back and start doing. I think it was a good day. I think we did a really good job.
Kind of fun.
It was, yeah, it was. Anyone who does concrete probably is cursing at us because we said it was fun, but I think it's fun to like learn new things, and I have a lot of respect for the people who do it every day. The total amount where we're at so far for concrete, and we'll also put up how much we used. I paid for 10 yards, and the extra that we had just got sent back.
Or so on the ground.
Yeah, we probably spilled a third of a yard. It's a good day, busy day. Yeah, mid 50s. Sun came out. We're just gonna let this cure, and I think we'll be able to pull our forms tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. Well, that wraps up today. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying the build series so far. We'll see you in the next video.